Hey, what's going on, everybody? Thank you for tuning in to the Better Books YouTube channel, man. This is Chris McCormick, founder and managing member of Better Books and Accounting, bookkeeping, tax, and consulting firm here in Boston, serving clients around the globe. And today I'm bringing you a short message detailing why every CPA should have a bookkeeping business. And for starters, a little introduction about me. I worked in public accounting for about 2 years after getting my CPA license, after getting my MBA in accounting, after doing 4 years of undergraduate accounting work. I worked for a big four accounting firm and then decided to go off on my own, start my own business, bookkeeping and accounting work for entrepreneurs, investors, business owners. If that's something you need, feel free to reach out. But today I'm talking to the people that can provide the service that I'm providing, all the CPAs out there working for those big firms, small firms, you name it. Maybe you're in private industry, but today it's really about why you as a CPA should have your own book of business. And for starters, man, bookkeeping is the most profitable side hustle, most profitable business to be in. In 2017, they did a study and it said accounting, tax prep, bookkeeping, and payroll services was the most profitable small business industry in 2017. Pre-tax net profit margin of 18.4%. If you're new to the Better Books community, we talk a lot about profit, man. It is the lifeline of your business. And if you're a CPA, you know the importance of profit, reinvesting that profit into your business. And so when you're generating the most profitable business that you could, your eyes should open up, your ears should open up. And so that's the first thing. And the reason it's so profitable is because the costs are low, man. It's your brain that people are paying for. You know, they have the software, they pay for that. That's on their books. And so all you need to do is go in there, work remotely. You don't need to pay for any office space, and start helping people out, start serving them. So first things first, you are in one of the most profitable industries. Yes, you have a demanding job. And so, dude, honestly, one of the things I regret is not starting it on the side. I had things that held me back. I was like, I don't need to do that right now. It's not something that I want to do. But now, as I'm off on my own, I see it as a promising career, a profitable career, one that is in demand, and one that you and I are gifted to do, right? If you have a CPA license, you have a talent and an ability that most people don't, because you had to take those exams, you had to prepare, you have to know your numbers. And so first things first, start a business because it's profitable. Second, it's in demand. I mentioned that a little bit. And I think the numbers are like, for every one tax preparer, there are 700 individuals who need preparation. Don't quote me on that. It might be 700 individuals or companies, but it's one tax preparer for every 700 people who need tax services. That's tax prep. That's not even the bread and butter, which is tax planning. That's where you can make a lot of money, and that's where we are heading here at Better Books. But for you, just getting started, you know how to prepare taxes. It's following the code. It's following the sheet, the Schedule C, the 1040. You can do that. And it's in demand. It's a recession-free offering. You know, people are always going to need tax prep. Yes, they might rely on software. They might do it themselves, but they won't be equipped with the knowledge that you have. So you are in an industry that is in demand and is profitable. And number three, I talk about this a lot, diversify your income. Right now, we're going on year 3 of the pandemic, the COVID-19 pandemic. And this past year, if that was an indication of anything, it's that your job is not safe. They will need to cut staff. And if they come out with something that you don't agree with and you say, no, I'm not doing that, they have every right to let you go. But if you have a book of business on the side, and yes, it's going to be time consuming, it's going to require effort. You might have to say no to certain obligations. But if you're willing to make those sacrifices and increase your income, diversify your income, and begin to get an additional stream, then you will have options. And that's what this life is all about, is putting options out there for you to go after. And for you, if you're anything like me, you know what your one option is at the current company, wherever you are, public accounting, private accounting, small firm, big firm, you have an option to go and climb the ladder, to get promoted, which is admirable. If that's for you, then go ahead. But I also encourage you to try different things, step outside of your comfort zone, start a business, start with family and friends. It doesn't have to be big to start. If you wanted to, then go ahead and great. That's awesome. But you are in an industry that is in demand, it's profitable, and if your job, for whatever reason, goes away, you can rely on a side hustle and then turn it into a business. And something else, the wealthiest people in America, the millionaire next door, a great majority of them own their own business. And yes, accounting is a promising career. If you work your way up to partner, you can make a lot of money. But I know for a fact that a lot of you are working long hours, and that's probably something that's holding you back from starting on your own, is that there is a huge demand for your time, your abilities in the job that you're in right now. But I also know there's some time that you have to spare. It might require you to say no to happy hours. It might require you to hang out with yourself on Saturdays and maybe even Sundays. For me, Sunday's the Sabbath. I don't work on Sundays, but whatever fits your needs, it is my belief that every CPA, every accounting major should start their own business, should have a side hustle. And above all, man, you're going to increase your knowledge. Yes, you have a CPA, but there are people out there that have less than you that know more than you because they need to. And so when you need to, when you have clients that are requiring you to know the tax code and you want to provide them with the information they deserve, it's going to require you to go out and seek that information. And as a result, you will increase your value to the everyday customer. And you'll see that there will be clients out there that need your services and are willing to pay for it because they know that you have knowledge that they need and they don't have, and they also don't want to get. But since you have a baseline of the information by what you did to pass those exams, you can then use that baseline to grow. And that's part of the fun, man, is always growing your knowledge. So I encourage you, if you're a CPA, if you're an accounting major, if you're in college and you're an accounting major, I encourage you to start now. Because, I mean, 2-3 years go by, you could have a business that you could rely upon without ever having to step into the corporate world, which I think is every CPA's dream. It was my dream, at least. And so here I am, living it out, pursuing that calling. So I encourage you. And if you have any questions, get in touch. Email me directly. I'll link it in the show notes, but it's chris@betterbookaccounting.co. This is the YouTube page. You can follow me on Instagram. You can connect with me on LinkedIn. I would love to get in touch. I would love to align with you in any way that seems fit. God bless you. God love you. Keep up the good work and go make some results.